Please click here to like this video. Your comments are welcome. Subscribe to get new videos. So now let's look at the various levels of beam maturities that we have. So the first level is level 0. And if we say somebody is at level 0 on the beam journey, what does it mean? Level 0 actually represents the absence of beam or minimal beam adoption. Typically, if you are a card user, 2D card drafting, okay, you're a card user, you're a card technician, you use AutoCAD a lot, you're able to use AutoCAD you use AutoCAD, you draw crazy stuff, and all the kind of, you are at level 0 in beam. You are, when you are measuring beam, you that is using card and the one that doesn't use card, you are all rated at the same thing. So absence of beam or minimal adoption, okay, and it typically involves 2D card drafting and traditional paper-based documentation without any collaboration or integration of information. So at level 0, either you are using the drawing board for your sketches and for your drawings, or you are using card. Okay, then we say you are level 0. So if you find yourself as a card user, please, you are at level 0. So you can aspire to get to level 1. Okay, and then you know what it is in level 1. If you want to aspire further, you go to level 2 and things like that. So let's look at, now that we understand what level 0 of beam maturity, I believe as we go through this, you will be able to know where you are, like where you stand. Okay, just know where you stand, know your level, and then know what you can aspire to get to. So level 1, introduces the use of 3D modeling, okay, but the information remains unstructured, okay, and it's not shared across different disciplines. So currently in our system here, in Ghana and some other places, you can see that large chunk of professional users, those who say they are using Beam or they're using Revit, you see them operating on a level 1 of Beam maturity, where the architect produces the drawing, keeps the whole project information to himself or herself or to the organization. And then if they have to relay information to the structural engineer, they send card to them. So it's more like giving them a wicked pass. Okay, so and it's so poor, it's so bad. Okay, the information in it is not shared. Everybody uses, so if the structural engineer also uses a beam technology, he also uses those information and then gives to the architect the card file. So use that, go and print it and use it for your documentation. And so everybody's keeping their file to themselves. The services engineers also do same. And then if they are also even being compliant or they have also gotten to level 1, what happens is that they also keep that to themselves. And then at the end of the day, the final information that is given out and is shared for printing is the working drawings. That's the 2-dimensional documentations. And when you do that, you've not made full use of Beam. It means you have used Beam, but with the mindset of CAD. Okay, so you are in level 1, but your mindset is still level 0. Okay, because that is where the final product comes to. So Beam level 1 maturity is where you do your 3D modeling in Beam, but you don't share your information. The information is not structured, and there's no collaboration, there's no integration among the various professionals. That's level 1. And I can say more than 98% of the companies I know of use this unstructured means. Okay, they use this unstructured means. But I see some hope, I see some light of improvement coming up, where a lot of the organizations are also aspiring to get to level 2 and even level 3. So now we can look at what we have in level 2. So level 2 is characterized by collaborative working and the use of common data information, what is called the CDE. So it involves the integration of individual discipline models into a shared environment, okay, allowing for better coordination and collaboration among stakeholders. So in this case, of course, anybody in level 2 is already good in level 1. So the modeling is done and everything. But this time around, we have a collaborative platform where even among the same organizations, if you have different people working on this, like you tend to have a lot of people working on one file. So if you have one architectural company and you have about five CAD technicians and probably three architects, the central file is created and everybody is working on that same single file. Okay, work set is created, shared among everybody, and then that collaboration thing is being done on it. That one is level two. Okay, so that environment is created and allows for better coordination and collaboration among stakeholders. Level three. Okay, so this appears to be the highest level of BIM maturity so far. So level three represents full collaborative working and the highest level of BIM maturity. It involves the integration of all project information into a single shared model, which is also known as the federated model. All stakeholders have access to and can contribute to the federated model in real time. In real time. In real time. So with this one, modeling perfect, collaboration among team perfect, collaboration within external team perfect. The systems are created and the files or the models are integrated. All who that matter on the project is connected to this federated model, and it helps in achieving what we have to achieve. So that is actually the form that we are talking about as the level three. Currently, it appears to be the highest level, but that is not all. We can look at more, but let's take these keynotes and then we'll look at some other ones that others that people are developing on the ground, okay, which is not actually out there yet, but we can talk about it. Okay, yeah, that's why we have this course here for us to know what is coming, so that we can prepare towards it. Levels of beam maturity, which we are still talking about. So the keynotes, you see, the levels here, as I said earlier, is intended to provide a framework for understanding the extent of BIM implementation and collaboration within a project or organization. So you are supposed to know where you stand. I believe after talking about these three levels, or these four levels, you know where you stand. You know if you are there at the zero stage or the one stage or the two stage or the three stage, you know. Okay. Another note that I want you to know is that additionally, some industry professionals recognize additional level beyond level three, such as level four. Okay, and in the level four, that is where you see, it involves enhanced integrations and automations. Okay, so they have automated some of the processes. Okay, automation of it simply means like, if this comes, this should happen. If this happens, this should. So those kind of automation systems are in. That is actually helping in a lot of, a lot of the systems and the disciplines. So you can automate some of the processes and say that, okay, so when you have the area of wall, put this code or put these systems in and get the number of blocks and get this. You see, so now there's advanced automations integrated in some of these beam systems, and that is what is going to be considered as level four. It is actually being used, but it is still under development. Okay, and it's not widely adopted and defined as we have for level 0 to 3. We also have level 5, which involves advanced artificial intelligence and automation capabilities. This is the game changer. And look, it wouldn't take more than 2 years for us to see the artificial intelligence aspect, that's level 5, coming into full force. So usually what will happen is that people may be picking bits and pieces of the level 4 and 5 while they are still in level 1, okay, and not benefiting from level 3 and then the rest. So try, if you are in level 1, try and get to level 2, understand the concepts. Okay, get a training center that is well versed into these. One of such training centers is Cab Royale. Okay, Cab Royale or Cap Solutions. Cap Solutions is the online platform. That's online.mindcapsolutions.com. When you go to online.mindcapsolutions.com, when you go online there, you see a lot of courses there that you can subscribe to, and then also learn and then show yourself approved. Okay, so that is actually what is meant by the beam maturity levels. I believe you've understood this concept too. Let me see you in the next lesson where we will talk about beam dimension and we'll explain it further to you. Thank you. Please click here to like this video. Your comments are welcome. Subscribe to get new videos.